Hey everybody, Yostakos is back. I've got a brand new review for you from a new vendor that I have never used before, Ginger's Garden, and I am using Mandarin Hotel. She reached out to me and asked if I wanted to try one and give a review to her, and of course I said yes, because obviously I always want to try something new, because not everybody's tried everything either, and this is kind of both of our ways to find out if it's any good. Now, if you've noticed in my background here, I've got some empty space up here. I actually had to add a 6th shelf, believe it or not. So I've got, do I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I have 6 shelves now. And that's because I have a whole bunch of new stuff coming soon that's in the works that I'm working with other companies, so I had to make space and get ready for it. So I'm super excited. I'm not going to mention the names yet, but you'll see very soon. So anyway, when she reached out, she told me to look at her site and see which one captured my attention, and this one did because it's different than what I normally have. It's not a cologne base, it's not an earthy base, it's very fruity, and my buddy Tim, the Shaving Tolson, he said he's into like the more citrusy, fruity type scents, and so I wanted to give one a try. And the scent notes on this one are ripe currants, fresh limes, nectarines, oak wood, patchouli, hints of fruit, and leather. Now, right off the puck when I open it, I'm immediately hit with fresh, I would say probably the currants and the nectarines. It is so sweet and made my mouth water. And it smells fresh. It doesn't smell like artificial fruit. It smells like the real deal. And it is a tallow base. I know she makes some vegan and tallow. I picked this one just purely based off the scent, not because of the formula. It is a hard soap. And she also did give me the matching aftershave to go with it, so I'll be checking that out as well. Can't wait to try it. So for today's shave, we're just going to get right into it. I've been letting my silver tip badger brush soak in my scuttle here in hot water. This was made by Creature of the Wheel. If you haven't seen his silver tip brushes, he makes these handles all by himself. He takes the wood, glues it together, mills it down, beautiful piece, stains it. I'm not big on silver tips, but this one is huge. It's got a great here knot on it. It's huge. So let's get right into it. I'm just gonna do a puck lather and see what I think. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. I'm gonna actually lather this down here in my sink so I don't make a huge mess. I've got some new interviews lined up. Hoping you guys are gonna enjoy it. I have Lather Bros coming this Sunday on my Instagram channel. And I have a couple other vendors or artisans in the works that I don't want to mention yet because they're pretty big. And I'm super duper excited about it, but you guys will find out soon. Scent is opening up. It is a rather light scent. For us who like the heavier scents, it is definitely on the lighter side. Still getting mainly the nectarines and currants. I'm getting a little lime. I don't really smell much, a whole lot of patchouli or leather, which is fine because I love patchouli, but I'm not a big fan of leather. So it is the base note, so I don't really smell it that much. It is lathering very easily. I seem to take a little bit longer when I use my badger, just because it's not as stiff as a knot as my synthetics are. But it's not a thirsty soap by any means. My technique with my badger brushes is just a little different than my synthetics. Plus I'm kind of sloppy anyway. I get it all over my ears and my shirt and everything else. That's pretty good there. And then for my shave today, I'll be using my go-to favorite razor, my 1914 Eveready single edge. Absolutely love this thing. I've been out of single edge blades for a while, so it went to Walgreens and they actually had the 10 packs of gem blades on clearance for $4.69. 10 pack. I picked up 2 of them, so that was a good score there. Let's get into the shave. Right off the bat, slickness is very good. I love the sound this razor has too. The audible feedback is great. Cushion is very good too. I'd say slickness though is very impressive. That was the first thing I noticed. I do wish, me being personally liking stronger scents, I really am digging this fresh, fruity scent. I wish it was stronger. I'm hoping the aftershave will bring it out some more. Pardon. just mowing. I got it even in my nose. I can't talk and lather at the same time, I guess. Very refreshing though. It reminds me of something that you would wear in spring. This makes me want spring. We're supposed to get 6 to 9 inches here in St. Louis today. I'm not looking forward to that. It's supposed to start any time now. If you're watching this the day the video came out. I'm only going to do one pass with it, but I did not nick myself at all. I've gotten pretty comfortable with this already. It is fairly aggressive, and you've got to really be careful with it because there is not much protection between the blade and your skin. The blade sticks out pretty far, as you can see here. Yeah, you got this nice bar, but look how much blade is exposed. I mean, that's a lot. And this stuff did really, really well. I'm gonna rinse off, and I'm gonna give you my final thoughts. You can get it on my hat. Man, I am a mess. The residual slickness I noticed is still pretty good. I forgot to mention that during the shave. It's not the best I've had, but it is a good residual slickness. Post-shave is not bad. It's not the best I've ever had for a tallow, but it does have a nice moisturizing feeling. My skin does not feel tight or dry. It just doesn't give me that overwhelming, glowing feeling that I always refer to, just for lack of a better term. But it's a very, very good soap. Like I said, that scent is totally unlike anything I've got in my collection here. So let's try the aftershave here. It looks like the main ingredient is witch hazel, alcohol, glycerin, propylene glycol, fragrance, and a little bit of menthol. Not a huge menthol guy, so let's see how it reacts to me. Being that it's witch hazel, it is a little sticky. Scent is very good. I'm feeling a little menthol burn. Nothing I can't tolerate. It's more along the lines of Lather Bros, where it's just enough to give you a cooling effect but not burn. My only complaint is that being with witch hazel or whatever's in it, it's leaving my hands sticky and my skin feels sticky. But other than that, the scent is great. It's really good, really fresh. I don't know how the longevity will be. I'll have to see throughout the day, see if I can still smell it, as I'm getting whiffs of it as I'm moving around and stuff. But overall, it was a very good soap, very good slickness, very good cushion. The residual slickness was average, and the post-shave I'd say was about average. But my only complaint that I really had was just the stickiness from the post-shave on the splash, but that was it. So Ginger Gardens, check them out if you haven't already. She has so many on her website. It's kind of overwhelming. This is the one that I thought really stood out to me because it's different than most that I have. And like I said, really enjoying that fruity scent. Still getting mainly nectarines, currants, a little bit of lime, maybe a tiny bit of oak wood, but like the patchouli and leather, personally, I'm not smelling that much. But it's not a big deal because the scents that I was really interested in smelling are there. So thanks you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button if you liked the video, dislike it if you didn't. And make sure you're subscribed to my Instagram too, because like I said, I've got some pretty big interviews coming up that I'm super excited about, but I'm keeping it quiet right now until everything is set and official in stone with a date. So make sure you're watching. I appreciate you always as usual, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode.